Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, we're following breaking news: plane crashes in Connecticut River. A small plane crash in the Connecticut River Sunday afternoon. According to the Federal Aviation Administration, a Surrey aircraft crashed at 1:20 p.m. in the river near Haverhill. 2 people were on board. New Hampshire Fish and Game said that the 2 people on board were removed from the plane. There is no word at this time on the exact of the injuries of the 2 people on board. Local police and firefighters are on the scene. Stay with us for updates to this story, and we will have a crew at the scene. Victim of deadly head-on crash had just visited wife, newborn baby at hospital. Let's take a listen to the video from WCVB Boston.
Say 2 people are dead and a 3rd injured after a serious crash. It happened on Route 130 near Route 28. Rescuers raced to the scene and found the wreckage. No word on what may have caused that crash.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And we do know one of the victims of the deadly crash was on his way home from the hospital after visiting his wife and newborn baby daughter at the hospital. Body found in Lake Auburn. Auburn police and state police are investigating after a body was found in Lake Auburn Sunday morning. Deputy Chief Jason told WMTW News 8 that the body was discovered in the basin of the lake around 5:30 a.m. The basin is located off Holbrook Road, he said. Chief Jason would not say whether the body is that of a man or woman, or say who discovered the body. Chief Jason said those details would not be disclosed until police learn more about the death. This story will be updated. Trump says he would shut down government over immigration, but top GOP rep drums. Let's take a listen to the video from ABC News.
of the new numbers in the ongoing immigration crisis as the Trump administration attempts to reunite more than 2,500 migrant children still separated from their families, more than 100 of them under the age of 5. And while there have been some emotional reunions, many families continue to wait. Tonight, a little boy and his mother, separated at the southern border, reunited in Seattle. 6-year-old Jeslyn flying from New York City, separated from his mom for nearly 2 months. This following yesterday's high-profile reunion. The little girl who became the face and voice of separated families, finally back with her mother. But for the last month, this was the reality. Little Allison crying for her parents following their separation at the border after fleeing El Salvador. ProPublica capturing her mom's 5-hour journey to meet her daughter at a Houston airport at 3 o'clock Friday morning. Her message to the parents, still separated from their children, keep fighting. In New York, this mother from Guatemala driving from Arizona to be reunited with her 3 kids. And in Detroit, this father separated from his 3-year-old son for 3.5 months. He says when his son saw him, he didn't say a word. He just started crying, hugging him so tight. The two reconnecting this week after a court-ordered deadline requiring children under 5 to be reunited with their parents. The government says so far it's returned 57 of 103 young children. In some cases, the government says parents didn't qualify because of criminal backgrounds. In other cases, the parents have already been deported. And the next deadline is July 26th to reunite children between the ages of 5 and 17 years of age.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Sunday evening, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for another newscast. I'll have a news report coming up later on this evening. Good night, everyone. Bye.